Hello, everybody. This is Killer Cuts and Sit Tapes. I am. We are Trill. We are Mac XO Mac XO. Um, and we are the better team. If you don't know, we are literally the best show on YouTube. That don't sound right, right? We don't want to be Killer Cuts and Sit Tapes, right?
I mean, no, that's not. That's just not a jam. It's just
No. Fuck the script. Yeah, I'll just be Zach,
not
and
us.
you just be Zach, and I'll be Brian. Okay. So I'm Mac. I'm Matt Poole. And this is Trilla XL.
Trill XO, straight out of the know.
All
Still
right.
playing more games. My wife wants to know.
All right. So we have been challenged. I have issued a challenge to Brian and Zach to do what was it like top 5 Drake songs.
That's what you got him with. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
What we got to do that. He's pissy with that.
Now you understand why we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Well, we did. It's not like we fucked up. Well, look, I could have made it easier for him and just made him pick Drake albums, but he could. But no, I put in the no. Then Trill, I might have fucked this a little bit because not only did I tell him to do Drake songs, I
Mm.
told him to do Drake standalone songs with no help, where
Oh
he's
man,
literally in the song entirely.
a whole by all by himself, huh? He hates
Yeah,
Drake too. That's bad.
well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and
Mm.
but well, he have some. I'm just saying he can't be a guest in the song. Like if he's in the song through and through, or somebody
Yeah,
picked
yeah,
that
you can't
pick,
be like on the hook. That's what you mean. Yeah.
like you can't pick Sicko Mode, Zach.
Zach.
Yeah, no Sicko Mode. No. Sicko Mode is good, but
It's a
come
good song.
on. Yeah, it's a good song. I mean, come on. He just does 3 lines. I'm in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the man. I'm like,
It
like a light, like a light. Oh,
was lit. That's all you
it was
needed.
lit though. It was lit. But
Mhm.
that's good. How good Drake is. I just don't understand how can he understand how good Drake is. But anyway, we're not
Out
doing
of people we're reviewing, they oof, oof.
woof. So they
They
want
didn't win
so
no Grammys. Let's put it like that.
there we go. Well, I mean, we got it. Well, while we're doing that, um, it's so well. Here's the deal. So Zach did this on the GF1 podcast, and on the GF1 podcast, he said, on the GF1 podcast, he actually did a list and told me to close my eyes, and he put back and forth videos of the pictures, and I picked Bad Religion, um, and this Bad Religion, Stranger in Fiction, and yeah, this is a group. Um,
It's
that's
a
all
whole
I got.
band.
Hmm?
It's a whole band.
This whole band. Yep.
Yeah, music
Um,
instruments and everything.
yeah. I mean, it's interesting. So let's go ahead and get a little history of this. So these guys got a lot of members.
Yeah,
I mean,
they deep. They deep like Mob Deep, like Crime Mob.
yeah, they
But
are.
if you but
I don't. I
come to
want
the
to.
club, shake my dress. Okay, I'm bad. I had
Yeah,
to.
we got to get into this, man. We got to do this. Um, so this is an interesting band. I mean, they have been doing stuff. They're still doing stuff today. Um,
That's good.
I want I want to say they're. I don't want to call them. Wow. Yeah, I understand why Zach wanted to do this because yeah, I'm a Christian and this is literally his cup of tea. Um, you can tell because it has. This is really to the extreme. I want to say, are they heavy metal or
It's like metal religious music.
yeah,
What was that the metaphor that the underlying
the
metaphor they had in those songs?
punk rock, skate rock, hardcore punk,
Punk rock. Excuse me.
melodic
Excuse me.
hardcore. Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what I mean. Hardcore pop punk. Metal. I mean, I want to say they're. I wouldn't say they're metal. They're just more hardcore. And I would agree. I would agree that I have listened to some metal stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, this is nothing compared to those. They get serious.
Yeah.
They
This is
take it
very
serious.
kind of
This is more like the mild version of metal.
yeah,
I,
lighthearted almost. Not
yeah,
like I don't know. It's hard to describe compared to other things I've heard because other things I've heard I feel is so different. I don't know whether this would be middle or would it be
this is sort of like the mild sauce of rock. Like punk, I'm gonna say
okay,
punk rock is like the mild sauce because I want to say like there. I don't know. Death metal exists.
right?
Death metal do exist. I mean, I, I'm gonna look it up. I mean, because I want to make sure I get this right. Because Zach is probably watching this with a fine tooth comb, and he's probably gonna sit up there and go crazy. But yeah, death metal does exist, and I mean, death metal is it's
Pretty
not.
hardcore.
It's pretty hardcore. I wouldn't say it's very bad. It would, and everybody keeps screaming metal. It's like really had to do with satanic stuff, and I'd be like, not necessarily. There's some metal bands that are not satanic.
Yeah,
It's
I,
just
I don't think the two are a necessary like correlation.
no,
It's
no,
almost like saying like hip hop and illegal firearms.
yeah,
They're not necessarily a
yeah,
correlation between the two. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely
yeah. I agree, and this is more so very, very, very. Some of these songs, when I listen to it, some of these songs I can get it because you can't hear. I can understand it because I can hear less heavy guitar and more drums. I would say that I want to say this. I think in metal, I think you would hear more guitar and less drums. Not
right.
saying that there would be a lot. Not saying there wouldn't be drums. There would be drums, but it wouldn't be as big as the drums is not there. I wouldn't say the drums is not there. I think you would rarely hear the drums. You would hear more guitar, where you could hear the drums in this. And I'm not gonna lie to you, in this album, which is Stranger Than Fiction, I will say this before we get into deep dive into the actual album. The drummer was banging. He was doing a damn good job. I thought he
He
did a good.
definitely kept me in some songs.
All right, so guys, like we're gonna treat this as like they would do. So guys, before we start, go ahead and thank Zach and Brian for making us listen to this. Listen to
Thank
this.
you, Zach and
Thank you,
Brian.
Zach and Brian.
You're so nice. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Fuck
I hope you
y'all.
get cold for Christmas.
I hope Gordon Ramsay come to your house and cooks you shit.
Right. I'll start it off. So the first song starts. I just want to give the audience my experience because me and the YouTube audience were close. First song starts. I'm walking to work. I got in my headphones. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I had to take one out. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I put it back in my headphone. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, okay, so this isn't your cup of tea, but listen to each song. And if you don't like the beat or listen to the lyrics. When I tell you that first song missed on both parts for me, I do not know what else to say to you.
I
A
agree.
minute and 23 seconds of the song, I was like, and we're going to hit you with a skip. Ugh.
You know what? I agree with you. The first song, Incomplete, is perfect. The perfect name for that damn song because
Yep.
it's incomplete. It's just I could not finish it too. I was like, yeah, skip this song. I skipped it. Yeah, I was like, and I'm just like you. I literally played this literally in my bathroom. I was literally playing this like I was literally. No offense. I have a big speaker box, so I literally put a speaker box in my bathroom, And I literally has a Bluetooth speaker box, so whenever I'm going around the house, it can because my bathroom is the loudest room with an echo. So if I open up the door, it should be loud in there. So I played it, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Oh shit, Skip."
I gotta turn this shit off, and my neighbors call the police. What the fuck?
Yeah. And I mean, damn. I mean, my neighbors actually do some stuff. Like they actually got grass over there. They probably wonder what the fuck is this guy listening to.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they're looking at you like, what?
What? I said, hey Mac, you okay? Yeah. Some guy made me. I lost a dare, so I had to listen to this sorry album. Oh, okay. So.
My bad, neighbor.
Yeah. Sorry. So. Yeah, moving on to leave mine to me.
Another song they should have left on the cutting room floor. I skipped only to double skip. I was like, skip. What was that? Wait a minute.
We got to at least dive into one of these songs. I mean, we got to at least tell us why we don't like it.
Oh no, I'll tell you why you don't like it.
Why?
I'll tell you why I don't like it at least.
Well, tell it. Go ahead.
It was absolutely horrible. Like I didn't. It's time and time again. If the first 5 or 6 notes that come out of like your song don't resonate with me, they don't have like a something that appeals to me. Not just instrument choice, but rhythm or melody or lyrics or like behind me, you can see J. Cole and The Weeknd. The Weeknd songs are so synonymous and so have such a distinct intro that you know The Weeknd is on a song before you hear him on the song.
Right.
That's greatness. His last album has been #1 has been on top Billboard 100 for the longest time. Was #1 for the longest time.
Right. I tend to agree. It's a song that I tried to listen to, but I was like, my problem is I need to listen to. Once I got to the lyrics, I was like, yeah, this is another skip.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
It wasn't good enough for me, and I understand there's some people that's like, oh, you're not up here. Nah, it's just certain songs is just not your cup of tea. And I try to listen, and I listened to this whole album, mind you, people.
Yeah, we both listened to the whole entire thing.
The whole entire album. We're not bullshitting. We listened to this whole album, and we're not bullshitting when we said we tried, but it just wasn't working for us.
It just wasn't my thing.
I listened to it twice.
The song that skipped, I went back and I listened to them, and it
just wasn't
not for me.
Not for me. So let's go to track 3. So this is another skip, Stranger Than Fiction.
I actually listened to this one, I think, the second most amount of times because it was the name of the album or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's one I liked more than the others, but it's still I'm not putting it on when I'm driving around on a Friday night.
Yeah. I'm. This is one of those songs that you just like. Yeah, you just want to sit up here and you just want to, I don't know what you want to do. You just want to sit here and you just want to dag on. You play this song and you just want to beat the shit out of something. Like, oh shit, yeah, you play this song, I'm mad. Yeah, I kind of dig it. It has its moments, but like I said, I agree with you. Like we're agreeing, we're seeing eye to eye here. I just don't. It don't sit well with me.
I'm trying to remember how it starts, and
that's the problem with the song. That's why I can't put it up. I don't remember how it starts, but I remember the music, and I'm like, it's good, but I can't remember. And that's what this whole album. There's so many songs that I'm trying to remember. But I can't only remember but so many.
And also, they're kind of samey. Like, how many times can we have the same
beat? Yeah.
With the same beat. Like, there's a good, like, I'm looking at the thing. Slumber sounded new. Infected sounded new. Handshake sounded new.
I mean, it's
And that was it. All the rest
it's-
of the songs sounded like the exact same song.
It sounded
with
like
just
this.
a slightly
I
different
promise.
tone.
I swear to God, it did this.
Every
I was
time.
like, every time. I'm like, huh? You're gonna do this every time?
Every time.
Every time? I mean, I understand that you gotta. It's. I understand this is like the queuing and the get in, and I understand that some people like. I can understand that there's a fan base for this, but it's just not. Like I said, it's not my cup of tea. But I think this is. I'm gonna say this is not the album for
It's the
me.
same beat through every song. Like artists nowadays will start with one beat on one melody, take the melody, and then blend it to a different beat.
Right.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Constantly.
It's the same. Okay, I'll grant them this. The album came out like 1994 or something, so it is dated. But the music didn't age well, and in my blunt opinion, neither did the genre.
Yeah. True.
It was a 90s genre that faded out.
This is true. I think if I wanted to say something, this very song and the music, and like I said, if I compare this, like everybody will say, well, all music is, you're wrong, and it's all the same. I mean, I listen to some other rock songs, and they change it up every once in a while. I mean, I'm not crazy. They do change it up, so they do a change up. So it's not crazy to see that. So
Ozzy did not have the same bang every time. No, bro. He came with different stuff. He had different stuff.
Yeah. I felt like it just.
And there was no song on the album. I was born in '89. There was no song on the album that I recognized. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. A
lot of times I get sent a band or some music. I'm like, who the hell is this? 5, 6, 7, 8 songs. If a song or 12, I'm like, oh shit, I remember that song.
Yeah.
That's from that commercial or something. Not with this. Not with this.
Nope.
Not with this.
I remember the Who more than the 90s more than this. Yeah, Zach is like literally cut. Like Zach is cussing us out right now. Hey, you made us do this, Zach. We're being brutally honest here. Be brutally. You wanted us to do this. We're being brutal.
It's hard when the genre isn't something you would normally go to, and in my opinion, it wasn't a good example to bring me into it. It wasn't like a good middle ground from something that I would like. Plus, like if you had gave us like a band that did like hip hop tracks, but they like sang over them, or they had rock music and they rapped over the top of it, or they had, a fucking saxophone, a trumpet, a violin, a keyboard, anything besides, 2 electric guitars and the drums. Like that's all it was, every song.
I mean,
and some songs the drums weren't hitting.
Well, I'll give you a good example of somebody who's literally blending this shit together and doing well with it in this age, and knowing how to blend it all together and doing the guitar riff and the guitar and doing and combining. This man is combining rap with this type of genre shit, and that's Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is blending these two together and doing a damn good job of it.
I would put Post Malone into that same.
Post Malone is doing good too. Yeah, I agree. Post Malone is doing good, but those two are doing it.
Post Malone song with Ozzy Osbourne. I listened to 3 Ozzy Osbourne CDs.
Yeah,
how it works.
Like I said, that's how it works. And they're both doing it. They're blending those type of things, those type of genres, and combining them together and making a good. Those two are doing it these days and doing it good and doing it justice. And yeah, I felt like that's need to be said. So we're not, guys. As you know, this is not Killer Tuts and Sit Takes. We're not going to sit here and bullshit around because we don't have all day like these two, like them two. Or we're just going to say.
We're going to keep it. I'm going to keep it funky with you.
Real. So
if you want to know Trill's 5 out of 5 star rating on this, it's going to be Skip. That's all you need to know.
All right, so Zach, so as we know, they just literally go through every song. So differently, we're just gonna go through every song and just say we rather skip it or we want to talk about it.
Go ahead. Oh wait, let me pull up the list too. Go ahead.
All right, so song number 4, Tiny Voices. Skip. The Handshake.
Not a bad beat.
Okay.
It stood out to me.
It stood out. All right.
It stood out to me so much that I played it back, and then made sure I wrote down the name. I have that one in my notes.
Okay. All right. Did you understand the lyrics or?
Nope. I ran over my head with this stuff. Like I had to look at some of the music videos with the lyrics at the bottom, and like I try to read them to see like what they were talking about, and then by that time I'm like, I'm fucking reading a song, bro. Like this is if this feels like work now. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this. Yeah.
We're gonna skip this.
It's not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. All right, so we did. So I agree with you. The Handshake was. You know what? I'm actually going to disagree with you on this. I didn't like the Handshake that much.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. So Better Off Dead.
Skip.
Okay, skip. I agree. Infected.
Best song on the album.
Wow. We might have an argument.
Best song.
All right, give me your reasons.
Okay, so every time I look into music, I always look up singles or hits off the album because I feel like those are going to resonate not only with me but the audience at large most. Infected is a single. It was like the second song I listened to. After the first two, I was like, "There's no fucking way I like anything on this album." And the third song, I was like, "Okay, I'll listen to the whole album," because I think they only had 4 singles on the 17-song album. So. Yeah. And then when it came back around the album play and being number 7, I was happy to hear it again. It was a refreshing break from, honestly, I would have rather listened to the Elmo song over and over again than hear any song from this album ever again. But it was decent.
Wow.
That's for clarity, YouTube, that's the la 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 la, this is Elmo song over and over again. Stuck in my head better than literally a minute and 10 seconds of anything else.
So how did the beat go with this song?
It was different than any other one besides the Handshake.
I thought it was.
Because those were the only 2. Every other thing was pretty much like, play the guitar riff. Come in slow with the guitar. Yeah. Come in fast with the guitar. Come in all guitar. I don't not like the guitar. I have a ukulele right here. I don't not like the guitar.
I feel like they got lazy with it. They just literally just like play the guitar again. Okay.
I honestly, I swear to you, if you took the lyrics out of like 3 or 4 of these fucking songs and put just a beat on Apple Music and played it, and then you'd be like, this is the same song. Or did you change the beat slightly? Guess what it sounds like? It doesn't sound unique. It doesn't sound different. You can't tell me there's an honest difference between track 1 and track 5, motherfucker. There's not. There's not. But you can make the same argument for a group I love called Migos, so I understand it. There's not a difference between track 1 and track 8. It's just, did they put somebody else that was famous on their song? If not, no, it's the same fucking song. I get it.
This is true. This is true. I get it. I agree.
I see both sides. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I just like the Migos better.
I like the Migos better. It's the same thing, though. It's in essence the same thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Bad and Bougie is just like handsome and wealthy. Like it's just
And Zach will literally argue you thinking about that because he is so sick of Migos.
but okay, he understands it. He understands it. It's like catchy music that blends genres, but it's fun, it's energetic, it invites you to do stuff. It has a time and place
He is literally typing down right now.
Right. I'm not listening to Migos at work, but honestly, I could probably listen to these songs at my job and not be in trouble if I played it over the radio. But if I fucking play Narcos over the radio by Migos, it was looking like I'm fucking on drugs. So it just kind of is what it is. But like, I don't.
Oh, I play
like the music at work. It's like the music in the elevator. It's like the music at the bank. It's like the music that plays before the movie theater. It's just background noise. It's like tune it out because it's just not for me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally would have. While we're on the Migos, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really wanted to videotape myself in the bank, literally playing Migos, counting up, literally the Deads, literally playing that song as I'm in the bank, and just videotaping myself. Just literally get the
you extra.
I just want to play that song like I'm in the bank and just have it loud speaking. You in trouble? Yeah. What in the world is Chucker coming in? I'm in the dead.
No, it's cold. They ain't gonna take. They gonna hit you on the baton guns, the rope and the ball, like Batman around your leg. You can be.
I can't express my right to listen to some damn music. It's just counting up the days. I'm literally going to the bank, counting up the days.
No
damn
way.
it. All right, but I disagree with you. It's not my cup of tea, but I do understand why you like it. But
okay.
I'm surprised at the fact that you got this is your best song on the album. I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, like okay.
That's what I like the most. It just it was the only song that I was like, all right, I see the appeal of this band. Until track 7, I was like, why do people like this shit?
Yeah, I agree. We'll get to my favorite, but I understand. Like you're trying, like when I listened to this album, I'm like, when I first listened to this album, I was like, why do people love this album? And then the song that I liked, I can understand why. But anyway,
what do you feel about number 8?
You want to skip that?
Yeah, that's a skip.
Yeah, that's a skip. I'm like, what the hell, television? Individual.
Hard skip. Hard skip.
Yeah, I agree.
Hard skip.
Marked.
Jim. The Jim Lindbergh one.
I like the beat.
I didn't necessarily dislike it.
Yeah.
So it's not a skip. It's just it's a one and done. A one night stand. I played you once and I never came back, baby. You know what time it is. Oh yeah.
All right. No. We skipped one. So we did television, individual. That's 9. So that was a skip for individual.
Yeah,
right?
that was a skip.
10 was not a skip for me. Was that a skip for you?
Hooray for me! No. That was okay.
Yeah, that was okay because
that was much like I think the other one that he had featured, the March for me.
Yeah, I feel like I like the way it was. Like I feel like this is I just like you. I think you disagree with me. I thought this was the best song on the album because I was sitting there listening to this on my job and I was sitting there like, oh shit, and I was like, oh fuck, and then I was literally.
I can see why you would say that. It's not as terrible as 1, 3, 4, or 6, 8, 13, or 14. It's not as terrible as those, but so
I just like
speaking, it is good.
It is good. I mean, I like the fact that they just was like, fuck you. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, yeah. I was like, you listen to this, like you just feel like shouting someone, and I almost did it when I was working. I was like, fuck you. I was like, oh,
the fight rift.
I looked around. I was like, please nobody be around when I said this. Oh, no, I was like, thank God.
And my manager just walked by. All right, that's cool.
All right, this guy's like, okay, bye. All right. Okay, yeah. This guy just said, fuck me. And I was listening to something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a song I like to listen to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a rock song. I'm sorry. Friend dared me to do this.
What band? Bad Religion. Bad Religion. Ripped open his shirt.
Like, oh, fuck.
What now?
Now. This is like a Dave Chappelle sketch.
You gotta fake it the whole time now. You know?
Oh yeah, Bad Religion. That's a good one. Yeah. So you're a Bad Religion. Yeah, I'm a Bad Religion fan. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, me too.
Not got it, but yeah,
I'm trying not to get
I'm
fired.
in there.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get fired.
Right, not to.
Yeah. All right, so we didn't like Individual. We actually like Hooray for Me. Slumber. Skip.
Yep. Skip.
All right, Skip. Mark.
That was Skip.
Skip. 13.
We're going to skip it.
14. What is?
I was interested in the name, but the skip was the same.
Yeah, I was interested in the name. Like, what it is? Huh? Interesting.
What the fuck is this?
Skip.
That's the name of the song. What is this?
What is this?
This is the same song as number 3. Skip this shit.
Skip this shit.
Name DLC. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, and last but certainly not least, 15, the last track. 20, and a lot of people love this song for some odd reason. 21st Century.
Okay. So I read the hype about the song, and I was like,
Not for me.
Yeah, not gonna be.
That's a no for me.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not.
Oh, no.
I'd skip it.
Yeah.
I listened to it, but I was like,
I listened to it because I was trying to get the hype for it, and I was like, this is not for me. No.
This isn't.
This is a no.
Yeah, this is a no.
Yeah. If you seen like the SNL skit of Family Feud, and they just get to the part where they get to the song 21st Century Man, and I'm just looking at the screen like, I'm like, I'm just like they're like, no.
This was a journey though. This whole Bad Religion album.
Sure.
Yeah,
and also 21st Century Men made me want to go to the bank and literally listen to Count Up Dead. I'm gonna tip that shit. That seems like something of a journey. This made me want to do that shit. I'm glad we went through this journey because I'm literally gonna get me a box and literally put Count Up the Deads and go to the bank and film myself doing this shit. Ooh, oh, Count Up the Dead. Ooh, oh.
That's what you learned. You learned that you want to act a fool in the bank, listen to Migos from listening to the bank.
Damn right. What they gonna do? Tase me for listening to Migos? What the fuck? I'm a paying customer, damn it.
They're probably just gonna ask you to leave.
I said, can I deposit some money? Oh yes, sir.
You can come back. You can deposit money. You can never give us shit. We'll take that.
We'll take that, but we won't.
That's how it always is. They'll definitely take your money.
I need to go open the card.
I think I think the thing I learned the most was I learned more about. I hit that skip button. No, I learned most about how to better define my own musical taste and interest to better define something that simply just isn't for me. Just knowing that something isn't for you and still like going through it and listening to it and trying to give your best critical review. It's not easy, so my heart goes out to you fellas. I don't envy you. I don't envy your choice or your battle with Drake and the evilness that Mac has set upon thee. Don't you wish that evil upon me, Bobby? You can walk. But I hope that you at least have some fun.
Don't bullshit. This is not hard at all.
This shit was terrible.
This was terrible. Yeah.
I had to take multiple musical and video breaks because this stuff was it was heavy. It was like
I will agree. Be serious on a serious note. I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to be honest here. I think they got the easier job. They got an easy job. They just got to go through some
Like
songs.
nominated for 5 Grammys, won one,
Yeah,
5 American Awards, 3 Music Video of the Year awards.
It's not hard at all. I don't think they got a hard job.
What music people like, but whatever.
Yeah, I think, and not only that, Brian is, as much as you want to talk shit, he's not a power. He don't hate Drake. He just Zach. No, I don't think Zach. In real truth, I don't think Zach hates Drake. He just don't. He doesn't blend in well with Drake. He don't recognize Drake as the best or as a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatest.
Okay.
Yeah. I think and I understand.
I would say Drake is the best overall entertainer of our lifetime.
There we go. Yeah, I agree with that.
I wouldn't say he was the best rapper or the best R&B artist.
Yeah,
he is the best at doing both.
That is true because that
makes him unstoppable.
That's true because
time and time again on the charts.
True. I mean, we both know that J. Cole's the best. The best.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
got him up there, buddy.
Yeah.
He's simply the best.
No competition. That's no cap.
People are like, for a while, I thought maybe Kendrick is gonna get it, but then I heard that verse he put on the Weeknd song on Sidewalks, and I was like, nah.
Drake,
nah. J. Cole don't fumble.
No, he doesn't.
He ain't got no questionable line or bar. Nah, he came for you.
He can make me cry about eating breakfast.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But I'm not gonna sit here and shit on him. I think doing it in this style, trying to go over the whole album and trying to go over every song was very tough.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
No matter it could be my favorite album, you know?
Yeah.
It could have been College Dropout, Late Graduation, something like that. And it still would have been brutal, even though I enjoy deeply even the interludes in those albums with like Bernie Mac and shit. Those shit's funny as hell. But like,
you gotta do something for the kids, Kanye. Something for the kids.
Yeah. Wake up, Mr. West.
Mr. West.
It's a thing. It'd be too much. So just the taxiness on having each song having like a talking point and something. It's just ugh.
No, I agree with you.
GG's, fellas.
Yeah, I agree. I think I do agree. This was tough, but I'm glad we got this out the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad we got this out the way. So
I like our show better though. I like our format.
I like our format better. Their format is tough. Their format is very, very tough. So I don't envy them because they gotta literally pick an album. I mean, they gotta pick an album, go through each and every album. So their show is not only do they have to do a good show, they have to literally critique every album and talk about every song in the album. We're just picking our top 5 songs.
Top 5, baby.
Yeah. Well, I like our format because it's simple. But their format is just so hard. But I envy.
You can pick it up and be like, oh, that's what they think. Put it back down. Real easy.
Real easy. But I do like their insight on what they do because what they do is interesting. They literally read you the album and give you an insight of what you want to listen to. And for us to do that, and I feel like we did a good job. The only difference is we tried to make it short by just saying skip. So I think if you want to
same way I skipped it on the phone on the computer, same way we skipped it here.
Yeah, we just skipped everything.
You don't want to hear about us skipping that shit because we skipped it real. That shit was trash.
So I would say this that Stranger Than Fiction is a trash album. But
straight hot garbage.
Yeah, it's really hot garbage. It's shit. It's shit on the stick. But I will say this. I'm interested in listening to the band to see what else they can do. Because I do want to listen to see what the band I'm actually gonna get off here and see what else the band has done because I'm interested. I'm very interested to see what the band done. So
it only takes one song with somebody else outside your genre to gain more followers, more notoriety. So I think that'd be one thing I'd like to see more from
Yeah.
doing this this deep dive into this album is just more artists expanding their genres.
Right. And like I said, I'm if you want me to be like, oh man, do I hate this, like hate the band? I'm actually interested in the band. So Zach, if your whole point was me get interested in a new band, I'm actually interested in the band. Just don't think you pick. If you're trying to get me interested in the band, if you want me to pick, if you pick this album to get me interested in the band, period, like period, like if you literally just said, okay, listen to song number one, and if you're not interested in the band, then I failed. If you did that, you have failed because song number one sucks.
It's bad.
It's really bad. So, but me listening to the whole album, I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in listening to the band and seeing, and we may do a top 5 Stranger Than Fiction episode. You never know.
We won't.
We won't.
We won't.
We won't.
We won't.
We won't do top 5 songs.
Nope. Nope. They ain't got 5 good ones.
I mean, like 6 albums.
That's a lot of times to fail. But...
Oh, Stranger Than Fiction. No. Yeah, that is wrong. Yeah, Stranger Than Fiction sucks. Oh yeah. Well, Bad Religion. My bad.
But, oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Top 5? They got 5 good songs.
Yeah. That was a joke.
We just went through that. We could only name 2 apiece.
Yeah.
We need 5 for a show.
Yeah, we do need 5. So we just literally did our top 5 show for that. Yeah, those 2 songs, the only 2 songs that were good. But we'll do we might do a top 5 Bad Religion episode. You never know.
Yeah.
Just gotta get through it.
And I may dye my dreads pink. You never know.
And I may. Nah. Nah. Yeah. I'm definitely going to go to the bank and do some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. We
Don't
gotta
call
do it
from jail, man. I ain't coming to get you, bro.
I mean, like, I'm be like, Trill. Remember that time I said I would be counting up the deads? Yeah, I'm locked up. I don't know how they locked me up. All I did was put the boom box just like they did and
like,
do the
call
right
me
thing.
Back when they give you 10%. I'm like,
I literally was like, I was holding the boom box in the middle of the daggone bank and literally doing this the whole time. Like Radio Raheem, if somebody tackled me for no reason. Instead of fight the power, I'm fight the power. Fight the power. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do that to somebody. I'm gonna do that. I should have. Damn it! I lost the opportunity. I should have done that, and I should have done that when Trump lost. Damn it! Damn it! That would have been funny. Just do that. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fuck y'all. Y'all lost. Y'all losers. Fuck all y'all. That's the time. I tell Spike Lee. We gotta talk about that for 1 second.
What?
Spike Lee is a wild man. That man was on video as soon as Trump lost. That joke was dancing in the streets and had a champagne bottle. Yeah, we won. We won.
He was so like the Knicks finally got the chip. He was up there.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, them Knicks ain't gonna do shit.
It was crazy. So like, I remember when it happened. You know, you always remember where you are when life-changing events happen. And I was sitting right here in this chair, and I heard pots and pans banging and people rejoicing outside like it was like, you know, like I lived in fucking Whoville or something. All that shit. So I go outside and I'm like, I asked my neighbor, I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, hell yeah, buddy, Biden won. I was like, I didn't think your voice would match your vote, but whatever. I'm like, now I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me you're making this noise because Biden won? He's like, yeah, I'm excited. How about you? I was like, I thought like they gave us $1,200 more because y'all out here making noise like y'all just got paid. 8 o'clock in the morning, go to bed.
Yeah.
Bed.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. Oh, that's nothing compared to what happened to me. So I was at Walmart when I heard Biden won. This is the funniest shit ever. As soon as I heard Biden won, I didn't know what happened. There was one woman that just was upset. And she looked at her phone, and I saw her just like, no. Like, she just started getting to her knees like, no, that some bitch won.
No. She was hurt.
She was hurt, and I was like, what is she on about? And everybody, we just sitting there, some guy like, yeah, buddy, what's up? I said, huh, what the hell? And then I looked at my phone, and my sister said, bottom one. Woo!
That's so funny.
I wanted to take off my shirt and literally get on top of the car and start winging it around like, whoa! Fuck you, South Carolina!
I voted for Kanye West, so I thought that was a good idea at the time.
Why you voting for that dumbass?
I mean, I live in a red state. It wasn't gonna matter anyways. So I
ain't gonna lie. I literally put I was trying to find D's nuts for some odd reason.
It's always good.
Yeah, I was gonna put my name on there in the ballot.
Yeah, I had to write his name in.
I was gonna write D's nuts. I really.
I wrote in Yeezy. I thought that I knew they knew who I met.
I think I cannot type. I don't know how could I top that. I don't think how do they know his. I think we need to go because I can't top that. I know a joke where I can't top it. I was like, there's too much thought.
Careful.
I lost it. Like that's the way we do a show, people. Whenever we go back and forth with a joke, and when we know that we cannot top the joke, and we start questioning ourselves with the joke, we gotta end it because it's like
gotta stop it.
I can't.
That's the joke of the night.
That's the joke of the night. It was easy. I was like, fuck, I can't top that.
Easy.
I was sitting there I had to think about you. I was like, I had to laugh and think, damn, you won. Because I was like, how do they know he's Yeezy? Them motherfuckers don't know who Yeezy is. What the
That's
fuck?
so funny.
What was it?
Just picture for yourself. The mail coming to my family's house. We're all sitting there. They all voted for Biden, and then me, Yeezy. And they look over and see I put Yeezy instead of Biden, and they have this mean scowl on their face. I'm like, what?
What? I'm just like, what? Yeah, Yeezy.
The fuck?
Yeezy?
Lick.
I mean, if you don't know me, I'm like Lil Wayne on the ballot.
Right, whoever you want to.
Man, shoot, I'm about to put Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It accomplishes the exact same in the end.
I was gonna go.
This candidate, unlike the last candidate, makes serious changes on police reform, police brutality, and helps us as a people with the wealth disparity in this country. Like, it's not fair that the average African American home is only valued at, in the savings account about $250, while the average Caucasian American home is average about $120,000 to $250,000. That's just too big of a disparity, and it needs to be made. It needs to be fixed. So
this is true.
I'm interested to see how they fix it, and if
they
won't, in 4 years, I'm voting for Yeezy again.
Well, also, I'm just so glad that we got rid of this daggone tan motherfucker out of office.
Straightforward.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get this ended. Trill, what you got to pull up, man?
It's me, Trill XO. I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Trill_XO. Catch me there.
Okay, cool. You're here. Follow. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
I mean, I'm being honest. You here? Follow.
I am.
Yeah, follow. Click that follow button if you want more. You're here for a reason.
Subscribe button right down there.
Right there. If you do not hit.
And then also, what you want to do is once this video ends, click one of these videos.
Yeah.
It's simple.
It's simple, yeah.
Oh, Mac, we almost forgot. If you like the video, say it with me.
Follow.
Like the video.
Like the video.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like the damn video. Also,
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends. Also, those of you that want to see me do some stupid shit on video camera, like for example, deads in the bank, or me running in the forest like a goofy dumbass, or I don't know, me jumping in the lake, me doing some jackass shit. If you want to see that, I'm not gonna do it. So guys, make sure you. I ain't going to jail for y'all motherfuckers.
I'm not going to jail for you.
I ain't going to jail for y'all. If I do that shit gonna be planned. I'm gonna have the officer like, okay, I'm gonna do this dumb shit, so just bear with me.
They still gonna tase your ass.
Yeah, still gonna tase your ass. I'm gonna like, ooh, oh,
he shit himself.
They're gonna think I'm robbing the bank. I said, this is racist. Y'all chased me and I was just holding the box, you son of a bitches. I'm suing all of y'all. I'm suing you. Bank will repercurse it. But I want $1 million right now, but we can sell it out of court for $1,000.
For $1,000 on a box of Swishers. What's up?
Swishers up. What's up, man?
What's popping?
What's popping? Let me get those waters too. So make sure you go follow us, people, and that's it, people. Come back next time where we'll have our normally scheduled program of our events of stuff that we have to do. So
you know what's happening. Oh, wait. December 7th. You gotta watch me win the grudge. It was a fight. I'm a champion. You gotta watch it. Come to see. Same channel. So subscribe. All right. Now for real, by this time.
I don't know if you'll win or not, but we'll see. I don't know.
I'm winning, baby.
I don't know if you won or not because this is coming out after that, possibly. But...
Oh, so either I'm already the champion or I'm about to be. Either way, you're looking at the champion, baby.
All right. Well, we'll see.
I'm calling it.
Call it. Well, because Eric would rather you win than TPP because he did not want to send that belt overseas. Eric is literally scared right now. I do not want you to send the belt overseas.
I should do the ultimate troll and this throw. I should just throw the whole thing. Like
he will cuss me.
I'm a wicked Mac.
He will cuss me out. He's like, "Fuck you, Mac. You did that. That was planned." No, that was not planned. He literally.
Well, they won't know if this comes out after. They won't know that I planned the throw.
Oh my god!
No idea.
He will literally watch this. Is like, fuck all. He's probably typing in the comments like, "Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Or good thing I won. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. We gotta get going. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Be good to each other.